Hello everybody. Today I wanted to come on and mention something that's going on with Cynthia Beaumont. I used to watch Cynthia and Tommy Beaumont, not sort of religiously, but I did used to watch them occasionally. And right up until Tommy became very ill. And I watched him, watching the time, I watched until it became very uncomfortable for me to do so, because he was very ill, he was dying in fact, and Cynthia is always the sort of person who is loud and abrasive, and that's her personality, and that might have been something that attracted Tommy to her. Who can say, you know? I understand that Tommy was first her mum's boyfriend, and then he took a fancy to the daughter, Cynthia. I don't know, were they married? I don't know. I rather think they probably were. But I haven't watched in a while because her channel she became even more loud, if you like, and more grandiose, and I don't know, manic, and that's what I want to talk about. And I didn't much like it. I pop over occasionally to watch, but not really. But today, as luck would have it, something came up in my feed about Cynthia with a crown on her head. So I've spent part of my morning looking at some of her videos, and I have to say, without any sniping or in all seriousness really, and yes, I did study psychology. I am not a psychologist, but from what I know, Cynthia is displaying all the symptoms of manic episodes to such a degree that if she had any family or friends around her, certainly if I was around her, then I would be encouraging her to seek medical help, because she needs hospitalisation. I don't think it's all a show. I don't think it's just Cynthia being Cynthia. I don't think that it's just Cynthia being nasty. I think it's Cynthia being ill. It's a long time since I studied, and a long time since I've seen anybody having a manic episode, years in fact. But I do recall quite vividly one fella, and the speed of his talk was like a railway train, didn't stop, and feelings of self-importance, elevated self-confidence, very grandiose statements he would make, didn't sleep very much, hand gestures all over the place. If you look at Cynthia Beaumont, this is her to a T at the moment. This is her in her videos at the moment. She also seems, I don't know, but she seems to be going out shopping a lot and impulse buying, I'm sure that Tommy probably had life insurance, and she's probably got a small widow's pension if they were married, but at the rate that she spends, the rate that she used to spend was bad enough, but the rate she is now, and all these silly crowns that she's wearing on her head, and I believe actually that those crowns are more than just her playing to the audience, I think that they give her, you know, it's like me wearing my, it isn't actually, but it's like wearing jewellery. I wear stuff that Alfie bought me, but Cynthia wears those crowns because, and makes up a face, over makes up a face with the camera, and has props for her videos because she feels that they give her nous, they give her, they just extend, if you like, the feelings that she already has, that she's better than she was, better than you or me, better than anything. I don't know, but I don't believe she's ever held down a job. You know, she's a 55, whatever she is, year old, who's never had a job, never had friends, just a mum and Tommy, and now this lady who takes around in the car, you know, and she feels entitled to that, to have a chauffeur. Just as she felt entitled to do what she wanted when Tommy was alive. And it's all part and parcel of the same thing. She feels superior to everybody else, and it's now coming out. She hasn't got anybody to rein her in. She hasn't got any responsibilities, not that she had real responsibilities, but she was Tommy's carer, wasn't she? She was his wife to all intents, probably was his wife. You know, had to shop for him, had to cook, they had to live together, they had to show consideration for each other, didn't they? But now Cynthia doesn't have to show consideration or do anything for anybody except Cynthia. In the video, last video I watched of her language was disgusting. There's no need for the F word, every other word. There's no need for you to have a split screen with ostensibly a priest, whereas you're talking to the priest and, you know, disrespecting the Catholic religion. And I could say, where do you get off doing those things? But the fact is that you feel entitled to be able to do them. Of course you do, because you're better than anybody else. Cynthia, if you watch this, it's not done from hate. It's not done just to get views. It's not done just to, well, just because. It's not. You need help. And if you haven't got anybody to refer you for that help, please consider referring yourself. Because the way you're going at life, you're going to go under, you're going to crash. And then you're going to hit a very deep depression. And it's going to be difficult to come out of that depression. The way you are at the moment with the bad language, disrespecting people's religion, all the nastiness that's going on your channel. Maybe when you're in your right mind, maybe you'll feel ashamed of yourself. And there's enough people about that will ensure that you do, try to ensure that you do feel ashamed of yourself. But you're sick. You are sick. you need to go and see a medical professional, mental health professional, to have your manic episodes diagnosed, to have a treatment plan drawn up, medication, therapy, get some good food, some sleep. You need to be nurtured. You need to be taken care of. I don't know what else to say. It's apparent that your thoughts are racing along, and you hop from one subject to the next with your movements, your jumpy movements all over the place. It's just apparent to me what's going on with you. And I'm sure if a doctor, psychologist, psychiatrist viewed a couple of your videos, they would be saying the same as me. Please get some help, because you need it. Bye-bye everybody. I'll be back sometime. Horrible day today. Really throwing down, the rain is pouring. Can't wait to get to bed, to be honest with you, and have a read. Just relax a little bit. I'll speak to you later. Bye-bye.